So here's this little framing for complex systems in data science. Those words and the order of them matter greatly. So this is just online, but just think about this for a second, right? So what is this? Stars and telescopes. If that was a field of study, what would it be? If I tell you that's some sort of abstraction of it, we're using metonymy here, right? So there are many tools involved with all sorts of areas of studies, and of course things that people look at or think about in those. But broadly speaking, this is astronomy. Rocks and hammers. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with the notifications there. Well, that is interesting. So rocks and hammers. What's that going to be? All right, you can think about it. I'll give you a few seconds. Water and partial differential equations, right? Okay, it's more than just water, of course. Air, blood, milk, fluid dynamics. This is our person Hugh, crazily looking at inside people's scones, right? So it's neuroscience. People and deception, right? That's the whole field of social psychology. They quite enjoy it. In fact, I don't think you can study anyone unless you have deception involved. At least that's the way they seem to behave. Of course, unfortunately, all of the famous studies have all fallen apart, and we'll come back to that. Mathematics and mathematics. That is, guessed it, pure mathematics. It's pretty good work. Mind and mind. Let's call it psychotherapy. Okay, so that's some amusement. But what are we doing here? Complex systems and data science, right? We're interested in systems, and we will broadly say that we draw on the tools of what is now thought of as data science, or what I think of as data science, which, as I said, is this kind of very broad collection of tools. You don't want to be just a describer. You don't want to be just, and that may be statistics. You don't want to be just sort of an emulator or a modeler, and that can happen in computer science. You don't want to be just obnoxious, and that's physics, or think you know everything. You need to be able to put all these pieces together, right? We need to be able to replicate the world, and maybe that's some sort of crazy neural network thing, but we want to be able to explain it as well, and we want to be able to describe it in the first place. So we need all these pieces together, and yeah. All right, so that's what that framing is. They don't go out of order. The scientific, the piece that we're interested in is complex systems. That's the big deal, and we're going to put that at the front, and then we'll put our toolkit reference afterwards. Complex systems and data science. So we'll call that post-disciplinary system science. All right.